Hey there, sports fans, Dribbo here for Cowboy Gaming. Let's play some more Arena. As you can see from my gold total, it's starting to get a bit ridiculous now. Maybe I'll just start losing horribly. Who knows? Who knows? Mage, Hunter and Druid. Haven't done a Hunter video yet, so why not? I'm not particularly a fan of Hunter at the moment, but there's a good start. A weapon, hooray! And there's a bad start. Not really the greatest three choices. Snipe's pretty easy to play around. Deadly Shot, I guess, is okay in what we have to take here, but doesn't feel particularly strong. Well, so it's easy for a lot of people to take the Patriarch here, cause it's a beast, and I hear hunters do things with beasts. But I think the Farseer is probably looking like being the pick here. I'm going to take the card on its own merits there. Well, the Scavenging Hyena has a lot of potential to be ridiculous, if it can stay alive, of course. So let's have a second one of them. And obviously Mr. Spellbreaker, because he's just so crazy. Freezing up Trap can be okay, it can also be terrible. So I prefer just taking the Arcane Shot here, which does exactly what it says it does. Well, it's a beast, it also silences. So let's go ahead and pick it. I don't think just because something's a beast that you take it. You know, like, so this is Stone Tusk Ball's still a bad card. You know, you can't rely on going, oh well, you know, if I get some buzzards I'll start drawing cards. It still doesn't really do anything. So we're going to take the Dragonling mechanic there. It's just overall a much more solid card. Likewise, Sunwalker's nuts, so we'll take it. But Animal Companion is just like 2/3 of the time really good. I'm not a huge fan of the 2/4 with the Raid Leader effect, but if you get the 4/4 with Taunt, it's obviously ridiculous, and the 4/2 haste charge guy is also good. But it's okay to take beasts if they're playable beasts. I think we just take a 4/6 for 5, just fill the slot there. Again, you know, Deadly Shot's not awe-inspiring, but we have to take it and we have to try and keep the board clear to make it useful. Another Spellbreaker, don't mind if I do. Well, we could go with the Hungry Crab here. Feels pretty weak. Captain's just a 3 for a 3/3, so it's between the Crab and the Molten Giant. I think we just take the Crab here. Well, quite a few people do like Unleash the Hounds. It has potential, but I think for now the Brewmaster is probably the pick. Another Hyena. So the pick is between the Stormwind Knight and the Harvest Golem. We only have 3 minions for 3 mana at the moment here. And we got a 3 already in the 4 mana slots. Let's take the Golem. A little bit tougher. Snake Trap can be okay. It can work obviously amazingly with stuff like the Hyena. But the Faceless Manipulator is also a very good card. I'm going to take the Snake Trap just because I do have these 3 Hyenas, because someone can attack one of my minions, can make 3 snakes, and then I can have my go, play a Hyena, and immediately get +6, +3 on it. So it could be like an 8/5. Tempting to take the Jungle Panther, also tempting to take the Silverhand Knight. We're gonna go with the Panther here, although it's a very close pick. Can't say I particularly want any of them, so we're going to take the 4/6. I much prefer the 4/6 for 5 than the Gnomish Inventor. I don't think the Inventor does anything really, being a 2/4. Likewise, I'm not a huge fan of Twilight Drake because it can get silenced a lot. So I just prefer the more solid body of Violet Teacher there. And Tundra Rhino is pretty cool. Your beast having charge is actually quite important. I guess it's another Scavenging Hyena. And the Acidic Swamp Ooze, because destroying your opponent's weapons is very important. More beasts, more beasts. I'm pretty disappointed I've got no Hunt Masters, obviously. Hound Master even, and there it is, last pick, before the obligatory rare, or whatever we get. It's looking like being a questing adventurer, isn't it? How many spells have we got? Oh, no, we got a few. We got a few, let's have a look through here. Three's not that many. So questing adventure it is. Like I said, not entirely convinced about Hunter at the moment. I didn't get offered any buzzards. And that's kind of one of the cards you really need to get a solid Hunter deck going. As it doesn't really have many ways to make any card advantage. We also didn't get Shattered Sun Clerics and stuff like that just to be able to buff our guys up. This is actually a really nice curve, obviously, because we've got the 2-drop there with the Ooze, but we can play the Jungle Panther and our opponent can't kill it, and then the Hound Master can come out. Good old Mana Worm, always there. I'm not going to waste my coin just yet. That was one of the reasons why, really. Cool story, bro. think that was a bit of a waste for him with that freeze there. You know, he's just losing all the tempo here. He's like trying to beat me up, but unless he's got 2 more fireballs in his hand. Well, that's interesting why he went for that guy, isn't it? Does tell you a lot about what he maybe has.
Class.
I was completely wrong. Thought he was trying to set up for a flame strike there. So he gets to turn this game all the way around because of his mind control tech there, obviously taking my biggest minion.
Quickly.
Not really particularly happy about any of the plays here, unfortunately. Very annoying that he got the 3-5. Very, very annoying. We basically died to a flame strike here because of that. Oh, but it's another secret.
I am ready to learn.
Yeah, we've got to put the weak guy down because this could well be.
I wonder.
The copier minion. And obviously I did it after killing the beast, so if it was the copier minion, his hyena wouldn't get buffed. But he really thought he could blow me away at the start of the game there.
What we do.
And unfortunately for him, I've got a Spellbreaker.
Your magic shall not save you.
he's got this turn to kill me.
Well played.
That doesn't quite cut the mustard. He suddenly realised I've lost. My turn starts. I don't understand why he threw that fireball at my face at the start of the game. You know, he just let me get the board position back off him when he did that. You know, I mean, it was a fine strategy if he had at least one more fireball in his hand, but he didn't. He didn't have any more burns, so he was just hoping he would see it.
Begin.
So, Stuck going second again. This is going to be one of those spots where I don't use my coin to get out a hyena. Like 3-2s I'm fine with. If he makes a 2-3, that's annoying. But I'm more thinking about these kind of guys that maybe we want to play out with turn 3 and 4. Yay! We get the good one. This one particularly is good, because Shadow Word Pain doesn't work on it, and Shadow Word Death doesn't work on it. 4/4s are extremely hard for priests to deal with. With the spells, you know, because obviously it's too big for Smite as well. So if you've got a friend who always plays priest, just build a deck with 4/4s in. That's my advice. Potentially we can like Violet Teacher and then coin Arcane Shot something and have 2 minions. So now we get to do our little combo, as it turns out. But we're gonna save that for next turn, I think. With the snake trap as well, we can potentially churn out lots of minions here. And the cool thing about the snake trap is everyone always thinks it's the explosive trap. How lucky! I'm just so good at this game!
I am ready to learn.
It's all skill.
I am ready to learn.
Instruction begins.
Silvermoon shall not.
Another one! Never endless army. You gonna do the same trick on it? How lucky! This game's ridiculous to me today. I think we need to get these guys off the board. I'm gonna run out of spots for minions at this rate.
Instruction begins.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
I don't think these snakes are gonna come out to play. They're gonna stay in hibernation. Cool story, bro. You got a 5-star.
Instruction begins.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
Well, this was a fun game, wasn't it? Our opponent just didn't do anything at all.
Thanks.
I'll take the free win. Oh, I saw some horrible forum posts today by people complaining the arena was too random. All my opponents get epics and legendaries, and I just get terrible cards. And the best part was when he went on to say, and I didn't get any life-gaining cards like Holy Light. I was drinking at a time and I went,
Let the hunt begin.
so you didn't get any of the worst card available for Paladin. So you're going to complain. Yeah, I was just staggered by that comment. I was thinking to myself, yeah, that's actually why you're losing, isn't it? Because you're taking all these bad cards. I think we have to play out a 3-2 here. I mean, we could play the Croc. I think the Croc's okay. Maybe hold on to the Brewmaster for cheeky combo with the Argent Commander. But 2-3s are really awkward. Really, really super awkward. On turn 2. Much more awkward than a 3-2 is.
I wonder.
He's just going to end up drawing a card, isn't he?
So many possibilities.
He's going to be like, yep, can't deal with that. Or he's got a Soul Fire, and he just doesn't want to
What
pitch
you
2
want?
cards for a Soul Fire. So, sure enough, just throws a guy out there. But now he's got the Scavenging Hyena that he has to deal with as well. So he's definitely going to deal with that 2-2 this turn, I feel.
I wonder.
Well, that's a good choice. So I wanted to get the second beast down just to make sure this Houndmaster did something. So I may well return this owl to my hand, or indeed the Houndmaster. A couple of turns down the line.
I've got a huge gun.
How lucky! Arcane Shot's been nice to me today. That was most definitely some favours off the top of the deck there. I've gone second in all my games so far. Yeah, I've still managed to turn this one around and be the aggressive player.
I wonder.
And we just love this guy so much, Argent Commander. He's so ridiculous.
Shields up!
Ah, but we could make our hyena fat. Do we want a fat hyena? No, not this turn. Not this turn.
To Northrend! Victory!
Maybe he likes panther meat. I'm pretty certain he likes any meat with all those
Give me a
bones there.
quest. Handle it!
So this warlock's just desperately throwing minions out there in hope that they do something. I think we just pick the Houndmaster back up and put him down again.
Drink with me, friend.
I think that's pretty conclusive. Sure, we'll be getting a concede. Maybe he's forgotten what a hunter's hero ability does.
Mental dislocator.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're at 2 life. All of this is irrelevant. What are you doing? Every warlock loves to kill themselves. It's the only way to go. Progressing slowly through my 2 daily quests. Another warlock. Maybe this one will play a bit faster.
Shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You gonna throw that coin right out there, Mr. Warlock? Coin, life tap. That's totally what you should do. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Now, Warlocks don't have weapons, but Jaraxxus does have a weapon. Warlocks can summon him, but we're going to take that risk that our opponent doesn't have a Jaraxxus. Because the brew match there has a little bit more functionality, shall we say, the way this deck's playing out.
So many possibilities.
Well, he was obviously worried about Deadly Shot there. He was thinking, do I want to make my guy a 5/4?
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Oh, of course the 6/6, yeah. Absolutely. Of all the demons you could make, of course it's the 6/6.
Drink with me,
Pay
friend.
attention, class.
But we get to kill it with the bow next turn. So, hopefully won't lose too much tempo from that. Would have much preferred it if he'd made a 1/1 or something like that. Oh, well, I was going to, but don't need to do that anymore. Quite good, quite good.
So many possibilities.
I mean, I could have made the bow this turn and killed it, and then next turn I could have made the Argent Commander and had the 2 mana left to steady shot, but you know, I might need to do 5 damage to something.
I wonder.
I'm not convinced about the bow this turn. You know, he's not really threatening me with anything here. But likewise, I can't make the 2/2 because it's going to die to this 2/3. So yeah.
Real
So we got a lot of good value there out of this guy. He's killed 2 already. My opponent life tapping there helps me out as well.
Do I have to?
Glory to the Sindori!
They are bend to my command.
low.
And with the 2 silence abilities here, I feel a lot better.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Well, I'm not convinced that was such a good play from him. Can hit him for 8 this turn. Yeah.
Suffer!
Your magic shall not save you. Your magic shall not save you.
I wonder. I wonder.
It's like you can kill 2 of my guys by, you know, trading like that, and you can kill the 3rd with these 2. But it still leaves him with a 4/6. It's going to put him to 6 life,
So
and then
many
my hero's ability is going to put him to 4. But I mean, it's obviously the trade he has to do there. And that was really lucky that he gets a free 8/8, I mean. Wow. No. There's Mr. Doomguard. That was what he was looking for.
Suffer!
8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's enough to kill me, but...
My eyes are open.
That's funny, isn't it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. Beats me up by 1. Pretty sick stuff there, to be honest. All because he managed to pay 0 mana for an 8/8. Let's see if he realises he's got me killed. No, he doesn't. Wow, so glad you're bad at this game. And that is why you should never concede. Because he's now given me a chance to beat him by, of course, drawing something good off the top of the deck. And that's not it. Unless it hits the 8/8, which it does. I still don't think that's enough. Yeah, he still got me dead. But, you know, we had some cards to help me out there. We'll let him kill me. I'm a nice guy. So, That was a simple mathematical error on the point of my opponent last turn there. There's an argument for saying, oh, you know, maybe you shouldn't have attacked him directly the previous turn when you had your 2 spell breakers. I don't think it would have mattered. He just would have made a giant and been at like 10 more life, and that giant would have cleared my side of the board out. But it was nice of him not to kill me when he could have. You know, he did have to have a ridiculous few cards to do that, which included playing 0 mana for an 8/8 giant, and also having a Doom Guard, so he had to have an epic and like, I'm not sure if Doom Guard's rare. I think it might be, I'm not sure.
Begin.
Oh, I'm going second again. Don't we just love this? But I gave myself a chance to win there, and it didn't work out for me. Do I really want to coin? I mean, if we coin into this guy, we get to play the hyena, but then we don't have much going on the turn after. Whereas if we wait a turn,
I greet you.
we can coin into a Spellbreaker or coin into a Tundra Rhino the turn after. Well, that's good news. He's chosen to do nothing.
Drink with me, friend.
We do have the Snake Trap Hyena combo set up here. Wow, really?
Hey, speak to me.
Okay.
Your magic shall not save you.
Wow, that's just terrible play.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So he's offering me a trade here, which is nice. He maybe doesn't realise it himself. Okay. You're a bit early with your Infernal, should have done it afterwards. And now we get a big fat scavenging hyena. Job done indeed. Here comes the silence, right? Right on cue. Apparently not. Apparently he's just got terrible cards. Oh. Okay, cool. That's cool. I'm down with that. Pow! Says the 10-4. I don't really understand how silence can reduce my 10-4. It's like, does the silence physically take the bones out of the body of the hyena? Reaches into its stomach and goes, no, you can't get fat off these. Cool story, bro. You've got an 8-6. I fancy beating you up is my weapon. I don't know, it kind of looks a bit like a Murloc, that thing. It did eat a Murloc. So, it's part Murloc, that Void Terror. I was like, can't I kill it with my Hungry Crab? 4-1, anyway. And again, we're just going second all the time and I hate it. Hate it! Let me go first! I want to beat people up! Right now, it's only because our opponents have been unable to capitalise on going first that we're even still in this arena.
Rexar versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
Of course, going second again, of course. What else is it going to be? And this isn't even a particularly good going second hand. I have to make my hyena, because if I don't, he can make like a buzzard and potentially draw lots of cards. Because I can't do anything about it the turn after. Whew. You should be poisonous, these 1/1s, shouldn't they? So I'm looking pretty good for my hand now. I think the Argent Commander and Longbows are enough to turn the screw on anyone, even though they've got the extra mana again.
Pay attention, class.
I mean, do we just silence it here and beat him up? That seems pretty bad. I do think we just beat him up, but...
I've got a huge card.
Cool story, bro.
To Northrend. Victory!
The gates are open.
Yep. This one is over.
Hunt alone.
Don't really blame him for that one. I love the way the daily quests like get in the way of me clicking the play button. You know, like you could put them anywhere on the screen. Of course, you put them in the one place I want to actually click. Good game design.
Rexxar versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Let's
Oh, I get to go first. How lucky! I think we throw one of the hyenas back. I don't think we need them both. But we get this guaranteed combo here of Jungle Panther and Houndmaster. You know, there's nothing your opponent can do about that.
Greetings.
Greetings, traveler.
Put this apple on your head.
As long as you make a 3-2, I'm fine. It's the 2 3s I didn't want him to play there. You're going to make minion now. And get lucky with your shots.
Is someone injured?
Okay, just get a nut draw start there. So if it's the 4-2, we're good. If it's the 2-4, we cry. Yay! Happy days. Oh, which one do you take out there? I mean, really? I think we just get greedy here, don't we? We just get greedy. You know, I'm fine with him shooting my 4-1. It really doesn't bother me. But, you know, if he doesn't have a minion or a player or anything like that, then...
I must consider.
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
I wonder.
That seems extremely greedy doing that.
Pay attention, class.
It's an argument for saying I should have made the 4-2 because he can't kill it. And then we just get to make it fat the turn after. But the 3-5's pretty solid. A very awkward card to deal
Your
with.
magic shall not save you.
Yeah, that's fine. Get to 2 for 1 you here.
Instruction begins.
I get to get blown out by Holy Nova now. Which you obviously should play like the instant.
I'll let the dogs out.
Construction begins.
So priests generally do really well when they get to control the middle of the board and they can beat up your guy and heal their guy afterwards. That was a complete waste of his turns, probably going to cost him the game.
Instruction begins.
Is my share.
You know, it's like, congrats, you got 2 cards from the deck, but what exactly are they going to do if they're in your hand? You know, they need to be on the board. That's the start and the end of it. Really? That's all you could manage?
Justice shall prevail.
I mean, we hit him for 11, Arcane Shot in hand 13, Hero's ability 15. I mean, why wouldn't I here?
Your magic shall not save you.
Justice shall prevail.
Instruction
Well played.
begins.
That's fine, doesn't really help you. You still have 5 life, and you've got 4 mana, and you need to kill all of my guys. Again, you know, that turn he spent, like, casting Thought Steal, it just didn't do anything. He just guaranteed he's going to take an extra 12 damage the next turn. Now he's looking at 3 more snakes going, ah.
Well played. You have better.
You know, so, again, people are just focusing on drawing cards, and that's not what this game is about. You know, he died with 5 cards in his hand. He should have had 3 cards in his hand and played a couple more minions out on the board. This game is not Magic the Gathering. It is not about card advantage. This is about tempo, about controlling the board and trading 2 for 1 your guys with their guys. By going, oh, my 4/4 is going to kill your 3/3, and then next turn my 4/1 is going to kill your another 3/3. What is it with me and going second? This is ridiculous. This game hates me so much. I think I've gone first once. If he makes a 2/3, I'm gonna cry so much. Cry manly tears of sadness for my scavenging hyena. How lucky. Please kill my 2/1. You're still taking 4 either way. Whee! I'm gonna follow it up. Wow, this is turning out to be pretty sick at the moment. If this Houndmaster comes down. See, now he's struggling because if he makes a guy, it trades my 4-2.
Put this apple on your head.
Ow! Sure, he has a silence now. Make your guy 2-2 again. Right? You've got to think he has. Because he's let this scavenging hyena just get out of control completely. Now he takes 14 to the face.
Your magic shall not save you.
Well, 12. So this was a complete non-game.
Thanks.
He is now dead. Yeah, he just, I mean, look at that, 7 cards in his hand. He should have been doing stuff, turn 2, turn 3. Should have had, like, claw. Should have been making 3 2s and 3 3s. You know, there's nothing he can do, because of my hero ability. He's just going to kill him anyway. You know, he's just gone for the most expensive cards. He's gone, these are all really good Form 5 mana guys. You know, this Hunter deck is nothing special, but we've just been blessed from coming up against people who can't build a good deck. You know, this is not me being an amazing player, this is other people being terrible. You know, all my opponent had to do was make a 2-3 crocodile on turn 2, and my entire deck falls apart.
Rexxar versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Let the hunt.
Oh, I'm going second again. What a surprise. Oh, this game hates me so much.
Greetings.
Greetings, traveler.
Do we really coin out a... like, it doesn't... just has no purpose, coining out a hyena. Also, by doing nothing, we also get to waste his second turn if he doesn't have a minion. Because he might have, like, Shadow Word Pain or something in his hand that he can't use. Ace in points.
Tazdingo!
And Deadly Shot does something. I just feel so happy right now. Question is whether we coin out a snake trap here. I don't think we do. I just like making a Sunwalker next turn. I think that seems better. But we're not going to do that. The reason why, we are going to coin this guy out, but the reason why is, let's say I coin out this Sunwalker, and then he deals with it in some way. He gets to run his 2-7 into my 4-2 and kill it, which would make me very sad. So I'd rather... coin out this guy and just get the 2/7 off the board.
To Northrend!
Because we've still got our play on the next 2 turns, which is like Sunwalker and Gladiator's Longbow. Again, that's maybe looking at changing a little bit this turn. No, I still think that's fine.
Truth is my shield.
Like the Demolisher, I used to really like Demolisher. I hate it now. It doesn't do anything. You just pay 3 mana to deal 1 damage. You know, in situations where you're behind on the board, Demolisher just doesn't help you at all. You know, it's only a good card in games you're already winning. Yeah, and now basically he's lost, really, at this point.
Victory!
Justice shall prevail.
There's no way back into this game for him. Even mind control doesn't help him. I just kill it with the bow and beat him up some more. Just doesn't do anything.
I hunt from low.
Locked and loaded!
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I'm just going to shoot you, aren't I, with my steady shots.
Join or die, or both.
We're actually gonna do this just to get my hyena bigger. Story roll.
Give me a quest. Your magic shall not save me.
I hunt alone. Job's done.
Go. You're at 1 life and can't heal. I'm at 30. Not going to help you, is it? No, you can't give yourself 3 health. You're not a minion. Snickety snakes! yeah, you make my guy bigger. Nom 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 nom.
You have that.
Thanks.
I don't know. People just feel like they're doing nothing against me. You know, they draft these amazingly powerful cards like Mind Control, but They don't put themselves in a situation that makes the mind control matter when they play it. You know, that like the game had already gone.
Versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Let the hunt begin.
Oh, I get to go first. I'm shocked at this revelation. What's going on here? Going first? Me? Moi? Don't mind if I do. Got a pair of jungle panthers. If I'd drawn my scavenging hyenas to go with them, I would have had 2 pair, and then the last hyena comes, I would have had a full house. Full house of beasts.
I can taste the mana.
Guess I'm making a 3-2 then. It's only for a turn, this guy, yeah. It's only for a turn he gets it. Thing is, he could have kept the coin in his hand and the coin would have buffed it up by 2, you know? What you doing?
What to do?
What you doing? So we need to draw some good cards now. You know, we've got all the early games sorted here.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Doesn't feel that impressive. Na 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 na. Yeah, after a while you start to learn all of these songs perfectly. Now we could get greedy here, but he's obviously just gonna... shapeshift to finish my guy off with the 2-1, so... let's just try and keep our 4-3 alive for a turn. You know, this is pretty much all the vanilla minions in my deck. Like, no abilities at all. That was possibly a mistake from him there. I feel he should have saved that ooze in his hand for sure.
To Northrend! Victory!
Yeah, because hunters do have some weapons. I mean, you know, the eagle, horn bow.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's just a 2-4. That was nice of him.
Truth is my
Victory!
shield.
This guy's very annoying if they don't have a silence.
Put this apple on your head.
Now he's hoping to get lucky with his
attend
shot.
me.
Oh, well, he will if he's making 2.
Ready, sir.
He definitely will. Yes. Whee! Apparently not. Unlucky, sir. Sad times for you. Wow, now we have to swipe to get the shield off. Really? That's brutal, taking all that damage. That is savagely, savagely brutal. Do we take out his 4-4 with our 4-1 is the question. Or do we go to his face and put him on 12?
Victory or death!
Justice shall prevail.
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
I'm going to hold back on the hyena this turn just to get the extra 2 damage in with the steady shot. I feel that's how we're going to win. Because of course he can make like 8/8 trees and stuff like that to stall the game out.
It's time for a little blood.
Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all.
Your magic shall not save you.
I must safeguard the land.
Not bad either. Of course, a hungry crab, of course. I mean, what else is it going to be but that terrible card we were forced to pick out of 3 terrible cards? Yeah, and then of
We
course
must
he
cleanse
goes,
the
yeah,
sun well.
really good guy off the top of his deck. The worst of 18 cards in my deck. Straight off, bam! Hungry crab. Wow. So nasty, really is just so nasty that. Come on, you've got me killed, get on with it. Stop being bad at the game, hurry up and kill me. What are you waiting for? 5-1 attacks to 3-4, 3-5 attacks to 4-3. Wow, stop being bad, why would you do that? Now an explosive trap, like, destroys your side of the board. You know, that was... It doesn't make any sense, why would you do that? Of course, yeah, of course, you take the weakest one out. You know, he played his turn in a way that gave me outs to completely empty his board if I had, like, explosive shot there or explosive trap. I mean, I don't have either, he doesn't know that. But he should have just traded his 5-1 with my guy and left himself with some tougher minions that could survive a board sweeper. So he's probably, oh yes, I played that really well. Oh. No, you actually played it really badly. But you won, so you'll never consider the mistake you made because you won. It's a problem I have with a lot of people when they play this game. You know, when they win, they don't think about what they've done wrong. They just go, oh, I've won, so I was better than him, don't need to worry about it. And like times, sometimes when you lose, you can make no mistakes at all. You can just have the perfect game, but people will just doubt themselves all the time. Oh, I could have done something better. That must have been why I lost. Going second again, this is just ridiculous. Especially in this matchup, which is super important to go first.
Greetings, traveler.
And one of the horrible things is now that, like, I'd have to coin out the 2-1 there, because the idea being that then he makes a 3-2 and you trade after you play the hyena. But luckily our opponents put no pressure on at all here. You know, he's wasted his second turn. That's fine, it's okay to waste your turn.
Pay attention, class.
If you have weapons. I mean, all you can do against bows is just make big guys, really. Good silence of being, but like, what would be the point of that? I mean, I guess it's okay actually, because you wouldn't be able to kill the 3-5 then.
I wonder.
Just me and Mr. Fighty.
Must be nice to get these good hunter cards. Must be nice. I have to wait to 7 mana to get this longbow out.
I hope you like my invention.
Drink with me, friend.
You know, these cards are just brutal with 5 toughness when, like, all my deck can just do 4 damage. So I have to accept that he's just going to beat the crap out of me here and then hopefully try and get back into the game with the longbow. Must be nice. Must be nice.
Hello.
So, that's all the cards I was lacking there. And here now I'll just play an ooze, right? Like, there's nothing I can do with this draw against him at all.
Mess with Tusker.
You know, all the cards I just drew were just terrible. The Eagle Horn Bow just turned the game right around on its head and didn't have the deadly shot for his 3-5 again, which just meant he ends up crushing me. You know, it's just little things like that. So 8 and 3 anyway. I think that's a pretty good result given that I've got the weakest of all the classes. I really don't like drafting Hunter. It's not something I'm going to make a habit of. But we do get more gold for 8 wins than for 9 wins. And we had a fair chunk of, you know, bad luck going second in a lot of our games there. You know, that was another game where I went second, and it really showed. 230 gold. Acceptable. I don't want to open this pack. Just had the worst luck for packs. Well, my first good pack I've ever opened. I'm deeply shocked. Like, Nozdormo's still unplayable, and Twisting Nether, I'm not convinced it goes into a Warlock deck either. You know, Warlocks really are just like fast decks. I don't see a place for it in a control deck, so we got some stuff to disenchant if I ever decide I want other cards. But thanks for checking us out anyway, guys. Please click the like button, if only to piss off the one guy who clicks on dislike on every single one of my videos within 5 seconds of it being uploaded. Do it just to piss him off, and nothing else. And I shall see you next time. Ta-da.